This is Cassie.
And this is Jessie.
And you are listening to
Off Her Chops.
Off Her Chops.
Off Her Chops.
Off Her Chops.
Welcome, pork chops. The lovely Jessie McKay, the lovely producer Snoogs, the lovely Cassie Lee. We are here in our comfies to bring to you the latest and greatest episode of Her Chops.
Yeah, I'm digging this hoodie.
I'm digging being comfortable.
Yeah, right.
I do like to get dressed up.
It's nice.
And I feel like coming here to record the podcast is potentially my only opportunity to do so. But I also love being comfy.
You can't
beat it.
Can't beat it, right?
No, can't beat it.
Chuck your hair up with a bun, little baggy jumper.
Yeah.
Lay on the couch. You can't beat it.
Nah.
You can't beat it.
Feet up.
Put your feet up. I did have a question for you because I was on Twitter before we filmed this, just keeping up with the news,
Okay.
scrolling, keeping up to date,
Okay.
current,
Affairs. Yep.
and affairs. And I feel like I've seen a bunch of people post about this specific topic recently. And when I saw it earlier today, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask what your stance is on this said topic.
Okay.
Because mine's very strong, but everyone has such a strong opinion on it.
Oh. What is this about?
It's very controversial, pork chops. When a plane arrives at its destination
Yeah.
and people stand up,
Okay, yes. This is a very controversial
it's
topic.
very
Okay.
controversial.
Yeah.
Are you one of those people that say, what the fuck are they doing? They can't get off the plane. Where are they going to go? Or are you the people that stand up?
If I'm in an aisle, I'll stand up. And I will tell you why. I don't know why people get so
Offended.
up in arms about people saying, I'm not trying to get off the flight before everyone else. I've just been sitting for X amount of hours and I'd love to stand up and stretch my legs. That's why I fucking stand.
Boom.
It's so, why are people so opinionated on it?
I don't understand.
I don't get it.
the hate for, and they like bully these people. And,
Yeah.
like, I've seen people that I know and that I don't know post pictures of
Yeah.
people standing up in the aisle with
Yeah.
like, don't know where they think they're going.
Yeah.
They know where they're going.
Yeah.
They're standing up.
They're
like,
waiting their turn.
and I do agree aisle by aisle. on
Yeah,
different-
of course.
I'll block those motherfuckers.
I know you will. Yeah, and I fucking will too. Or if they full on push past, I'll call them out.
Yeah, 100%. I think you wait your turn aisle by aisle. But
Common
like you
fucking
said,
sense.
most of our flights when we were traveling full time, I'd say the average flight was 3 hours.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Average, right?
Yeah.
And we're sitting next to people that we don't know, complete strangers.
Yes.
I would like to not be sitting next to them
Yes.
for any more than I need
Yes.
to. So like you said, stretch your legs.
Yeah.
I want to get away from that person. Plus, if I get out in the aisle and get me bag ready, I'm making the process run smoother. And said person can move over. Everyone's
Yes.
got their own space now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so glad we're on the same page.
Yeah.
I knew we would be,
Yeah.
but I just don't get.
I don't understand it either. I don't.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Snooks, what's your opinion on that? Stand up?
Doesn't care.
That- you said yes,
He likes
stand
to
up.
stand up.
You like to stand?
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
you're 6'2", mate. I'm 5'8", and I struggle in those seats.
Yeah, I know. And also, like, it's uncomfortable. You sit there, like, your back hurts, your knees hurt, you're scrunched up next to people.
And we're back. Latte's here.
We've Latte's
She
rejoined
gets
us.
FOMO when she's not
She
around.
definitely gets FOMO. And she's very vocal, opinionated about it.
So she's doing a little toy here.
Yeah.
And to end that point, stand up if you're in the aisle.
Yeah, don't be a dickhead.
If you're in the aisle, I don't think middle people should.
No.
There's no room.
No.
Okay, good. Glad we're on that
Same page.
Yeah.
You ask the questions,
And we give you the answers
it is time
for the questions
of the week.
We're going to do another Q&A episode just because we
We
had
are.
so many questions
Yes. Last time.
come through last time that we
Very
didn't get
popular.
a chance to. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're very popular. Yeah, we are very popular.
I meant people wanting to ask questions was very popular.
Yeah, so we have a bunch more for pork chops, and we're just going to dive straight in because we have a lot to cover, a lot of ground to cover.
Okay. Go. Dive.
Okay, dive. This is from Kurt K Tank. Best and worst part of running your brand dummy sites. Interesting. I will say the best part is obviously interacting
For sure.
with people that support us
Yeah.
because that's awesome.
Yes.
To have that platform.
I love getting to
talk them.
know these people who support us.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We were never able to do that.
No.
So
it's
do
a
love
safe
that.
space to do that because I'm not going to talk to fucking Joe Smith on Instagram.
Exactly. Yeah. They're people that genuinely want to be there and they support us.
Yes.
So I definitely think interaction is definitely the best part. The worst part, unfortunately, you do get the bad eggs in these.
You definitely get the bad eggs.
In these content sites, and everybody that has one, I'm sure, deals with this. But I think some people, and it's very few, but some feel entitled.
Yeah, 100%.
To get certain content or to know certain information. And I just like to reiterate that it's we choose to do this. It's our choice what we post. It's our choice what we say to people.
Yeah.
And that you are not entitled to anything that we don't feel comfortable providing you.
Yeah, and if we say no, not comfortable with that, that's it. No means no. Don't push the point.
No is a full sentence.
No is a full sentence.
And I think people forget that. And we appreciate everybody that subscribes, of course, but just because you subscribe, you're not entitled to
whatever you want.
Speak to us a certain way
Yes.
or to get what you want just because you want it.
Yeah.
Right? You agree with that?
I do agree with that.
Okay. I like it.
CM Kashma, have you noticed any lasting changes physically in your body post-baby?
Oh, interesting.
Was this my question or yours? I feel like this is my question. I don't remember it. Any lasting physical changes? So I'm, 7 bit over 7 months postpartum. My belly button still hasn't gone back in.
Really?
Yeah. And that's bothering me.
That. Has it gone in like halfway? Because it's not out. It's different.
It's just different. It's weird.
Yeah. Hard to explain, right?
It is hard to explain, and it bothers me.
That's so weird.
And it's not like, like I can't get a tummy tuck or like I feel like it's something that I can't fix.
They can't push it.
No.
Like they can't force that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
But I do feel like for the most part everything else has gone back to normal, but just my damn belly button. I'm hoping it does go back in eventually, but
with most, I don't know how to word this, but with most pregnancies, do they just naturally, if they pop out, do they naturally just go back in?
that was my belief. That's what I thought.
Okay, so it still could be like
I guess so.
Okay,
I guess so.
It'll go
pray for me.
back in.
Yeah,
interesting.
It looks weird to me.
Yeah,
And now that I've said it out loud, everyone's going to know.
everyone's gonna stare. Everyone's gonna comment.
Look at her weird belly button.
I can't even tell. And I haven't had my baby yet, so
No,
I'm
yours
just
is still brewing.
still cooking in the oven.
Yeah.
Little bun in the oven. I told Cass beforehand, large and in charge. Joey Coombs.
Hey, Joey.
Joey, are there any goals in wrestling that you didn't get to accomplish yet? He has in brackets. So I like that, but wish you could.
I mean, winning a title at WrestleMania, I'm really unsure of what tops that. I guess it's subjective.
It really is. Hey,
I think for me, like what would be important to do is stepping back into wrestling, and I think we did get this with Impact, but it is something that I would like more of, I guess, is just to find the fun in it again.
yeah,
So I feel like for a long time, the hustle of it kind of took over, and I wasn't happy, and it was my dream.
the balance was off.
The balance was off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like we did fix that
In Impact.
to some extent.
Yeah.
with that company.
Yeah.
I actually have I have like a notes and it's full of my goals.
Yeah.
And I actually had wrestling ones that I never got to tick off
Yeah.
yet.
Like Survivor Series kind of thing.
It was, I'll read them out because I don't mind.
Yeah.
So I wrote this in 2020. And it was
Okay.
my 5-year plan
Okay.
in wrestling in general.
Yeah.
First one was become a 2-time women's tag team champion, which we did because we had Impact.
Yep.
So I was able to tick that off. Have a singles match on a pay-per-view, which I never got to do.
I don't think I did either.
Wrestle for a singles championship, which I never got to do.
I don't think I did either.
Have at least one more WrestleMania match, which thank goodness I was able to have that before I got fired.
Yeah.
Have a show on the WWE Network, which I feel like they fumbled because
They did.
If they let us do what we had pitched, that would have been fucking money.
Yeah.
Be on a Survivor Series team,
Yeah.
which you were able to do, which is awesome.
Yes,
I
that
think
was
that's
a highlight for me.
Good one, right?
It was, yeah.
compete in a Money in the Bank match.
Yeah, that I wish I got to
What
do
would
that.
I do? Don't know, but I'd like to be in it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'd like to be in it.
And then it was have singles merch for sale on WWE Shop.
Have what? Sorry?
Singles merch for sale on
okay.
WWE, which I was able to do. I was able
Yeah.
to tick that off. So there were three
I
things
don't
that
think I
was
got
able
that.
to tick off. I think because the first few were all tag team,
Yeah.
and this was but maybe one day. But those are things I kind of
Yeah.
didn't get to
Yeah.
do at that time, but I'm okay. Oh,
I'm not sure.
you.
Me. Play these tightly.
I know.
We haven't
Snugs.
Okay, this is kind of the same question. What is one goal you have yet to achieve? I guess this is just not in wrestling.
Yeah. Okay, so let's take wrestling out of it. then.
Yeah.
And just have it more in life.
Okay, so what is one goal you have yet to achieve?
Well, I have that written down too, my notes. I have personal goals too. Oh, that's hard. I mean, I'll just go acting. I had to film a movie, which I was able to. It was just an indie film in LA, but I ticked that off. That was a really big one for me. And then I was able to film a show, which I did this year in April, right before, I was pregnant when I did it.
Yeah.
Well, no. And then I would love to attend an awards show.
Yeah.
I think that would be really fun.
Yeah.
And this kind of goes hand in hand, but also walk a red carpet.
For sure. I'd love to do a red carpet.
And I'd love to do that with you. I think
that would be fun.
walking that with you and having the interviews and
Yeah.
stuff, I think we'd have a lot of fun.
How would we do that?
I've been on this Steve's asked for a long time. Get us to anywhere get us to something where we can walk a red carpet and attend a show.
I know, but
TV movie awards. Or something.
but I picture us being the stars of a buddy cop movie.
Yes.
And we're advertising our film together.
I would love that. I would love to do something with you acting wise.
I
think
know,
that would
it'd
be
be so much fun.
And I think it would be interesting because obviously we wouldn't be ourselves.
Yes.
So we would be
The dynamic would be different.
it would be very different.
But but I feel like we'd have the chemistry
we would excel
because that's just kind of like the
100%.
I don't know what.
Even if we were bloody lovers in a film.
Yeah,
Like, we have lovers or enemies. Like we
Yeah.
have that chemistry that
Yeah.
I think no matter what story
Yeah.
we were in.
It works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's definitely
Yeah.
our bucket. I hope we can do that someday too. That'd be
Yeah, my goal, I would love to be a working actor. I mean, that's the dream at the moment. Yeah.
right. Dreams and goals. I thought this was me. Oh, this is me.
Oh, this is the question you wrote in.
The J.
Oh,
I thought
gotcha.
it was a fan account.
Yeah,
I'm like,
okay.
no, this is me. So I submitted this question on Cassie's Instagram and I said 3 things you want to teach your son about life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've been thinking about this a lot and I'm sure you have in general. So,
I wish I had thought about this because I had put it to the side.
and it can be about anything. It doesn't need to be about one aspect of life. It can, whatever you want.
That's
A broad,
I was going to say it's a broad question.
yeah. 3 things that are important to you that you want to.
My hope is that he grows up to be a good person,
Yeah.
a kind, caring person. And I think he will be. I think he will have strong morals. I hope he has a good work ethic, which again, I can't imagine he wouldn't with Ronnie and I as his parents.
Yeah.
What's the question? Teach him about
3 things
life.
you want your son to know about life, yeah. Teach him about life. So we've got work hard, I'd say. Good morals.
Yeah,
kind of
good
the first one,
morals.
yep.
And I don't know how to phrase this, but something along the lines of it's okay to be selfish.
Oh, I love that. Put yourself first.
Put yourself first. Yeah.
Especially in today's
Yeah.
world, it can be a bit tough to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love that.
Don't be a chump like me.
They'd be a fucking joke. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that.
Have you got anything? You've been
I
thinking
do,
about it?
yeah. It's kind of just things, they're a bit shorter than that.
Okay.
They're kind of like, I just would rattle them off my head every
Yeah.
now and then.
Yeah.
Love who you want.
Yeah.
Dream big.
I'll go
Because
home.
we did. Oh, fuck off. Dream big. Save your money.
Yeah.
Those are 3 things.
Yeah.
I think just because I've experienced all of those, I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
got latte.
Not missing out on a damn thing. Black Panther Row Cosplays asks, what was the best advice you two were ever given?
I have to say from my parents, and it's something they've always told me when I've needed to hear it the most throughout life. And it's interesting, the book that you got me, Cass got me a book, a baby book documenting the pregnancy, the first year, a family tree, and it's been really interesting to go through. And I've been talking to my parents a lot about just stuff in general. But one thing that they've always instilled in me, and I actually have it in my phone, just because I love the way, like I can say it, but I love the way, I know it's under quotes. I just love the way I never want to forget their voice, and the way that they speak. So this is actually from my mum. She said, life is too short, so do everything you want to when you can.
Yeah, I love that.
And another thing about being parents is I had this conversation with Snoogs. I was like, when you think about, we talked about this with Ronnie too, you think about how you want to raise your children, what your parents did right, not right and wrong,
but things that affected you in ways that maybe they didn't intend for.
Exactly. And when I went to them and I was 17 years old and I said, I want to be a professional wrestler, they could have said, absolutely not, go get a job.
Yeah.
You're finishing university.
Yeah.
But they said, sure, what do you need from us? I think about if they hadn't been that supportive, that would have changed my life forever. I wouldn't have met Snoogs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have had a life here. I wouldn't have reached my dreams.
Yeah.
And I always, so no matter what, if my son comes through with a crazy, I want to be an astronaut.
Support it.
What can I do to help you do that? So I think that's so when my mum says that, she's always said that, and my dad always said that when we got released. They were like, it's all good.
Yeah, my family was the same.
It's so, and then my dad has one. He said, embrace life and make your own way. Yearn to learn and don't stop.
I love it. That's a little Bobsy dad.
I know, a little Bobsy dad for today. So just things you think about and stuff like that.
But yeah. I don't have anything as insightful off the top of my head.
I've been in my feels lately though.
Sure, I can understand that. One time my mum was visiting, and this is when we were on the main roster, and I didn't realize I was going through this at the time until she said to me, Cass, you don't have to be perfect. And I was kind of like shook. I was like, what do you mean? At first, I didn't think I was trying to be perfect. And then upon second thought, yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to be.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be perfect for everyone.
For everyone too.
Yes. And that's what I mean by advice for my son, be selfish, because I was trying to be perfect for everyone else but myself.
And then you lost yourself in the way.
Yeah, and then I was so like I just wasn't me.
It's interesting. I feel like I'll tell you a story. I feel like we both went through that, and it's so interesting because one thing I love about us and that we're very similar is our drive. When we get focused on something,
laser.
We know what it takes, what we need to do, and we're okay with being patient.
Yeah.
And I think when we achieved our dreams and we, got signed and did the NXT and got caught up, we were like, we are here for everybody else. What does my job need me to do? This is a 24/7, 365 job, and we put ourselves, we sacrificed everything. And I think that's the downside.
Yeah.
I don't think we should have done that, but we had no idea how that would affect us. So I love that. You don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Because perfect's fucking boring and no one is perfect.
No.
I don't care who you follow on Instagram.
Yeah.
That shit's
not their life.
Edited, and they ain't going to Costa Rica every week on a private plane. I don't know why that popped into my head. No one's life is perfect. Lovely. Just know that. Quogs 00. Who? Quogs. Are you Bluey fans?
Are you?
So I have friends that have kids that watch the show and ask me about it. So I only knew what Bluey was, I want to say about a year ago. So I've seen little bits and pieces, but I'm sure I'm excited to show my son that.
Yeah, so I've tried to show Austin. He's not like super invested in it, and it's for the so for example, shows like Coco Melon, kids love because it's like right and there's things happening and it's exciting. But I have read a lot of negative stuff about shows like that where it gives kids instant gratification and they always need that, and then it becomes like this drug, this addiction.
The Coco Melon?
Yeah, shows like Coco Melon.
Wait, that's the pineapples dancing?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Because that's addictive. I was addicted to that shit when I was babysitting.
Coco Melon? You're talking about Hey Bear.
Oh, okay.
No, not Hey Bear.
The dancing
That's Hey Bear.
apples and everything.
Hey Bear,
Okay.
very good for infants.
Yeah, I love that shit.
No, Coco Melon is like an animated show for kids.
Oh, okay. So animation.
Well, it's not animation specific. It's these shows that are very bright colors and
Okay.
like there's a lot going on in them.
And they're looking around.
Whereas shows like Bluey are more so recommended because they are a bit more dull. They speak clearly, like there's learning kind of things from them.
Interesting.
So I have tried to show Austin Bluey and he hasn't shown much interest, but what I've been showing him lately that he has shown interest in is original Wiggles.
Oh, I love
Yes.
Oh my
And it
gosh.
makes me so happy.
I feel like Americans know Wiggles, right? Maybe they don't.
No, I don't know.
Okay. They're an
not sure.
Australian.
Yes.
That's still 4 people. The more than
No, there's
the
lots
original
of them now.
Okay.
The original is 4.
Okay.
But now there's lots of them.
Okay, I love that.
Yes.
Just a fun kids group.
Yes.
That would have TV shows
Yeah.
and they would dance and
Yes.
sing and
Just nursery rhymes
Yeah.
and fun. But like seeing like hearing
I
the Australian
love
accent and like, you know, these are people who I used to grow up. I loved the Wiggles growing up.
you watch them when you're
Yeah.
a kid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that. I
Yeah.
totally forgot about the Wiggles.
Yeah.
Snooks, we have to find some Wiggles videos. Your turn.
I don't remember what that question was.
I
I do like Bluey. Cassie, what's been the greatest part of becoming a mummy? Also, congrats. This is from Chicky__.
Chicky.
The greatest part of becoming a mummy, I mean, just seeing this little human that you created and grew inside of you, it blows my mind every day. I just look at him. I created and grew you inside of me. And now look at
wild.
you. You're sitting, you're crawling, you're pulling yourself up to stand. You have a little personality.
Seeing him.
Just seeing him grow is like the best and probably the worst part of being a mum.
Yeah. Oh, gosh,
Yeah.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
That's going to be fun. This one is from Carl Joseph.
Carl Joseph.
Cassie, any plans to take a dance class again? If so, hip hop, heels, or contemporary?
I would love to do all 3 of those.
3, yeah.
I would love to take a heels class. Shit would be hard, but
Yeah.
I would love to do it.
Those girls are shit. That's some hard shit.
I would honestly, if there was good like drop-in classes in Orlando, I would be there for sure.
Yeah.
But there's just not
Not
that I
available.
found of.
Yeah.
If you know of any, let me know.
Yeah, hit her up.
Yeah.
Because for our inspiration music video, Cass
Yeah.
choreographed our whole dance sequence I did. I don't know how much she's actually shown or in the final product,
Yeah.
but and I could see that spark for dance come back because you'd come over and we'd go through the routine and everything, and it was fun.
It was fun.
And you were a really good choreographer for someone that me is lanky and stiff. So,
Dude, that music video was so much fun. It's on our YouTube.
Yeah, check it out.
If you want to see it.
And also subscribe to our brand dummies.
JessieMcKaywell.com, Cassie Lee.
Really.com. Just hit that subscribe, $9.99. You know,
For the whole month.
how much? Oh, your turn. Sorry.
Is it?
Yeah.
I feel like you keep saying that. What is one custom or tradition from the US that Aussies should adopt and vice versa? This is from the Bryce North.
Ooh.
I really love Thanksgiving.
Yes, that is such a good answer.
I wish Australia had Thanksgiving.
Yes. I love it's interesting because it wouldn't be the same season as Australia. Like if they did it in November, it would
at
be
the same
hot.
time, yeah.
It'd be summer. I
Yeah.
do like how it's fall
Yeah, I do too.
and the decorations. But yeah, that's a good one because
yeah.
it's like the turkey and then
Yeah.
the stuffing and the cranberry sauce and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. So that's a good one. Gosh, I want to say fish and chip shop.
Oh, yes, a
Right.
good corner shop.
Like, I feel like that culture needs to come to America.
Oh, yeah.
Every suburb would have its local fish and chip shop.
Or
and
charcoal chicken shop.
Charcoal chicken.
Oh, they were the best.
They were the best. Local people, chips,
Yeah.
fish.
family-owned business.
Scallops, potato scallops. I don't have them
Yeah,
here.
nah.
Rotisserie chickens, little crab salad and stuff. Little
Chicken
seafood
salt on your
salad.
chips.
You can't beat that.
Nah, That is a good one.
Damn. Now I want fish and chips.
I know.
Nooks, get fish and chips for dinner.
I get it.
Fish and chips for dinner. This is from T Joy Narak one.
Hey, there you are.
What do you do in the summertime? Nothing.
It's so fucking hot.
I mean,
You can't do anything.
I can't go outside. Even before I was preggers, like this weather,
Yeah.
it's just insane. I take Latte out to
Yeah.
wee and poo, and she sits down.
Yeah.
And I'll sit down with her literally for about 3 minutes.
Yeah.
And I touch her. She's hot.
Yeah.
I'm sweating.
Yeah.
Can't. And the ground's too hot.
I
Take her for a
know.
walk.
Yeah. You can't.
Can't. And so it's
And
actually
even
been
if the sun's down, you can't. You still can't go outside.
muggy as fuck. And it's even been that hot lately. I don't even want to go for a swim. Like it's
Yeah.
that disgusting that
Yeah.
I can't.
I
can't
would
do it.
like to, but the sun is too intense. I can't. Most days I try to take Austin in the pool. That's like
Yep.
something that we do
Yeah.
together. I can't have him in that heat. I can't. Even I have to, when I take the dogs outside, I have to bring Austin with me.
Yep.
Even then, I'm like trying to shelter him from the sun, and it's like, boys, hurry the fuck up. Let's get back inside. It is
business.
so hot.
So hot.
But
If it's not a heat wave, I mean, I'm not a beach person. And
I do love my days in the pool.
pool day, yeah, nice pool day.
Yeah.
I used to go to the theme parks a lot, but now I can't walk for that long. So
Yeah, you
it
did
changes when you get pregnant.
It certainly does.
That's about right.
What is something interesting about you that few people know?
Interesting about me.
So I've got one.
Okay,
A little fun fact.
hit me with it.
Every time I put in a piece of chewing gum, I sneeze, or a piece of mint.
You put it in your mouth and you start
makes
chewing
me
it.
sneeze.
And you sneeze. That is so cute. Sneeze like that one. He's a big laughing at that one.
Literally every time I'm in the car and I pop in some chewing gum, I just wait for a couple, like maybe up to a minute later.
And a big sneeze.
Sneeze.
That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting fact about me would be probably they just have weird thumbs.
You do have very weird thumbs.
They're bendy. They go in and out. They're double jointed. They weird and yeah.
They are very.
And it like if you hold my hand
Yes. I mean, I know they can't sit.
down,
It's
yeah.
fucking
So
weird,
you push
okay?
it down if you're holding
I
hand.
feel like
and-
you're breaking her.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my little party trick. I don't know if that's any good or not. Max Klein invasion for Jessica. Oh.
Jessica.
Was it complicated? I'm going to say to learn the torture rack. Yours was absolutely insane. Is this your question, Stooks?
Not mine.
Was it complicated to talk that one though?
Yeah.
I haven't done that in a hot minute. Complicated, no. Depends on who with. Some people help a little bit more than others.
Some people heavy as fuck.
Yeah, some people a little sandbag. But I stopped doing that because it's so different with everyone, and I hated that I couldn't
Do it with
dictate
everyone.
it. Yeah. And then my hair would go in my face, and then
Yeah.
I'd look like a weirdo. So I just that's one and done.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to save this one for you.
She's ripping it open.
I am. I'm
Okay.
putting that back.
Okay. She's got a new question.
Who would you guys have on an Australian themed Mount Rushmore? This is from Ads 1986 Sheds. A Rushmore of what? Like humans?
Is that 4 people?
Yes.
Yeah. So 4 people carved into a rock, and they have to be Australian. Snooks is dying. Is that not what it is?
Carved into a rock.
Is that not, did I get that wrong? Snooks is hands and face dying of laughter. That's correct though, right? Yeah. Okay. Shit. Makes me second guess myself. Latte's going to check on him. 4 people. You and me.
Yep, there you go. 2 more.
2 more. Steve Irwin.
Yeah, good one. Kylie Minogue.
Colin Minogue. Bam.
Done.
There's your fucking Mount Rushmore. Why was that funny? You just liked it.
Yeah.
Okay, this is from. You ripped the name off, so I don't know. An unknown. Would you ever do a topless photo shoot and show nipples? Fuck. I'd do a topless photo shoot, but I would not show my nipples.
No, not show the nips.
And I've done that on Brand Dummy Subscribe.
Oh.
Back in the day. A little bit of hand cover.
Have you?
Something.
I haven't seen those photos.
Yeah, back in the day. This was my first joined.
Yeah, it was much
I
more.
think we did the shoot together, actually, that one on the beach.
Oh, on the beach?
Yeah. Can't remember. Yeah, can't show the nips.
No.
No. Only for snugs.
Lucky boy. He's giving us the thumbs up.
Pregnancy nips.
Oh, this is, no, it's not the last one. You get the last one.
Yay.
The last one. Okay. If you got asked again for the Rumble, would you go if Jess wasn't pregnant? This is from Violox.
Okay, I have to tell you, he made sure that we put the people who asked the question, one, because it's nice, it's personalised, and people can hear us saying their question.
Yes.
But also he says it's hilarious, you guys trying to pronounce all this shit. I was like, oh, great, okay.
We're just two big dummies.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
They asked. If I wasn't magically pregnant in January.
Just my only beef with this whole sitch is the would you do it, but it's not guaranteed.
Yeah, I think I wonder if it would be like that this time.
Yeah,
if they asked.
Well, because I feel like last time they were just trying to get, an idea of
who would be
numbers, because they need 30, obviously.
And I think now that they have more than that, if they asked you, you would be
You'd hope so.
Right in it. You just never know.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind doing another one. That'd be fun.
Yeah, I think it would be fun.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want to be, which will probably happen, be a chump that comes in and
and
gets
out.
knocked out.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, hey, it's payday and I
There
didn't take
you
a
go.
bump, so that's all right.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in fact, she would do it.
Yes, I would do it. Last question, pork chops. Chief Craig Strongbow.
Oh, I thought that was the question. I was like, what?
Do you keep in touch, with WWE or Impact talents you worked with?
Yep.
It is harder these days
Definitely.
because once again, when you're out of the bubble,
Yeah, people
have their own shit and they're traveling 6 days a week. So,
Yeah. Actually, Becky was just reached out to me not long ago. So,
sweetheart,
yeah, the good people we stay in contact
I feel
with.
like we have a good core.
Yeah.
I want to say maybe like
couple.
I'd say about 5, maybe more. That do reach out every now and then. You talk to them a little bit, check in every now and then.
Yeah.
I'd say about a handful of people.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's wrestling's an interesting business. You have a lot of acquaintances and not many friends.
Yeah, and you don't realize that until you're out of the bubble either,
Yeah.
which is a little bit of a sad realization.
It is, and you kind of just move on your separate ways. You
Yeah.
don't see anyone because you're not traveling with them.
No, and everyone lives in different
Fucking states and
States.
everything. But I
Yeah.
feel like the people that we really connected with while we were there,
Yeah.
we do still keep in contact.
Yeah, I would say
That's
so
just
too.
the main thing too.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And that concludes another episode.
And that concludes.
Sorry. And that concludes another episode of Her Chops. It has been great spending time with you and you too, Producer Snoogs.
And as always, we love and appreciate you. Take care, pork chops.
Don't forget to follow us on the socials
At OffHerChops.
at Cassie Lee.
At Jessica McKay.
And don't forget to
Slay your day.